let's just say the competition is fierce among coffee venues. It is Saturday, May 17th, 2025, and it's coffee bean and tea leaf moment. Absurd. What I said? Absurd. Do I know what I'm saying? And of course, my turkey pesto sandwich. It is fierce competition. But let's just think about just two of them right now. Some time ago, I think I mentioned before, I started off with Starbucks. Didn't know about coffee bean. Starbucks, they were spreading pretty fast. Everybody was buying Starbucks, was going there left and right. Finally got membership. But there was a coffee bean and tea leaf across the street that other people was going to also once in a while. And you wonder how come people were going to Starbucks more than coffee bean. At least that's what it seems like. So I went to Coffee Bean one time. I said, oh, the drinks are pretty good. And just this long time ago. But I stuck with Starbucks because I think that was the trend. But when you taste the food, some years later, a lot of years later, it was not a big difference. Some aspects of their food there's a slight difference, slight variation, but they both had the same concept. Now, I find that maybe some of the employees have a great deal of problem. Maybe all of them have a lot of problems. But they still know how to mix their drinks. The baristas still know how to mix their drinks amid all the chaos, especially Starbucks dealing with uniform. Your name on the cup. Does it really matter if the name is on the cup? I thought that was unusual back in the day. Then it's kind of slowed down. They don't have to put the name on the cup unless they want to make sure that it's going to the right person, which that's what you should do, put the name on the cup. But if you go to a certain place and you say, hey, they're all doing pretty good service, but you still don't know how come one coffee shop has more locations than another coffee shop. But yet they're down the street from one another many times, just like any other restaurants are. You see all your McDonald's and your Jack in the Boxes and Burger Kings and your Carl Jr. all on the same street. Maybe one is only 200 yards, maybe one is just 100 yards, or maybe one's just a mile away from the Pack of Four restaurants. And then you see another restaurant there that's selling hamburgers. It's not a part of the big chains, but they're there. Your Tommy Burgers, your Toms, and now your In-N-Outs, more prevalent. Fat burgers coming and going. They all got good food. And they pretty much know what they're doing. But in this world of fierce competition, sometimes they end. And we do forget sometimes that the old established coffee shops are still around. You got your Winchell's are still hanging in there, your Yum Yum. Those were the places you go besides your little mom and pop coffee houses. I was going to Winchell's more than the other places. I tried once in a blue moon the other donut shops, the really small donut shop. They had a lot of different colored donuts, but I wasn't into a lot of different colored donuts. A lot of people are. Then you have the newer donut companies coming around. Some of them have been back east, like I said before. And now they started to spread to the West Coast. Some have been on the West Coast now for at least 25 years. And so we know what the fierce competition is like. We know that it doesn't take much. If you make a wrong move, and all of a sudden you're not around anymore. And that's why I'm spotlighting Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. There are other coffee places that I need to spotlight a little bit more that has not too many locations, but they seem to be doing just fine. This is Robert Deschamps. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.